can you tell me your name and what you're doing here at JCON?
Hey, my name is Miro Wengner, and I am here for conference. The first to kind of meet the friends, which I don't have a time normally because my busy schedule, and also to get to know what is happening in a Java world.
Hmm.
Yeah, to keep updated.
And are you a speaker yourself too?
Yes, I'm speaking. I have a talk here, and I forgot the name. Oh, it's not.
What is the
No,
topic?
no, the topic. How to boost the delivery stream with the discipline engineering, because I think based on the project I'm involved in, and I'm trying to help the customers. I figured out that the struggles are in the communication mainly. It kind of also involves the level of empathy.
Hmm.
Yeah, the people are not able at certain point to communicate, and it's not only about the developers. It's also everyone knows the convey law, right? So the product, actually the application we produce, is kind of reflection how the company
Hmm.
communicates. But it's just a partially true. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have the language, how you can share your ideas, or just how you can object against the decision, so it's very hard. It
Hmm.
may turn into the direction you don't want to. And yes,
But I once heard about someone who decided to become a programmer.
yeah,
Is he did that because he didn't want to speak to people. He wanted to be behind the computer, but actually, I think that's the biggest mistake as a developer is that you don't want to speak to people. That's
yeah.
probably the biggest part of your job is find out what people really want. What is the problem they want you to solve?
I mean, yes, I agree. I mean, it could be valid in the past, right? So this is also about my the talk. I will be touching this
Mhm.
topic. Yeah, in the past, there was simply the system were not that complex, and it allowed us as a developers to provide really isolated solutions. Yeah, but these times are gone, so they will never come back. So right now we are running the clusters,
Mhm.
we are running VMs. So everything is basically spread around in the clouds. Yeah, sometimes it's raining.
Yeah.
So, but in that case, what does it mean is you have to actually communicate your result. You need to find a language that you can share with your peers, your achievements, or
Mhm.
your struggles. Yeah,
So it's communicating with the people who are
yeah,
using your application, but also within your team,
yes,
with your testers, with the
yes,
people who need to deploy it.
yes.
So I indeed we are in a completely different software world than
Yeah.
some years ago.
Yes, of course, completely. And also, there's a very nice. Also, the Java is a completely different level. I right now recently when I just being sitting in the train, I read some article like or just maybe it was a tweet that with the new release 20 Java 23, it becomes 8 layers closer to Scala. Yeah, the Java. But I think it is a partial true. Yeah.
Hmm.
So I mean, the Java is a it will be still the first one JVLAN language. Scala, it brought some very nice features that been required
Mm.
by the community at that time. But I mean, if you take a look on the trends, how the company been able to evolve, if the Java would be at the level like a Scala at that time, just it will be too early
Mm.
because the company and project will be not able to kind of use
Hmm.
and utilize all these features.
Yeah, that's a bit what we heard already in the previous podcast. Is Java evolved slowly,
Mhm.
so it became a stable system
Yeah.
where a lot of companies depend on.
Yes.
And now with the new age, we have a fast evolving Java. So we are entering a new era where people can take take pride in the new type of Java that we have now. And so people who are Kotlin fans, actually they're also running on the
Yes.
JVM. So it's all the same base.
Yeah, I think, well, I have experience. I have been also having the project with the Kotlin. It's a nice language. Yeah, I have no doubt. I haven't
Mhm.
no here. Everything that is running on JVM I love. Yeah, groovy. So yeah, it has everything has a plus minus. Yeah, there has been taken some compromises, and the Kotlin is the same. Yeah, the Java part of it, it's precisely designed to achieve this type safety
Mhm.
all way around. So no shortcuts. Yeah. And this is very hard to make. Like,
Mhm.
my respect to the language designers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those languages like Scala or Kotlin and so, they just took a shortcut. They took the glows lying on the floor.
Mhm.
Yeah. And Java was not able. Yeah. But it was able to evolve, and the designers were able to think through things how it will be works. And therefore, I mean, Java has done the dramatic like improvements over the past year, and this 6 months cadency is really helpful.
Yeah.
And it won't be Scala. I think, just to be honest, yeah, I'm running right now a Scala project, very big one, and it's doing a lot of mathematics here. So, and I think we are right now entering the phase, like in the next month, where maybe it will be possible with the new features even to switch to without the significant like refactoring and so on, to Java. Yeah, because at the end, my project is based really on mathematics and probabilistic. Yeah, and as I see the transformation we need to apply on the code, so I have like Scala has these features, but the Java is not so far.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and never been. So that's it. So
But it's all in the
yeah.
GVM world, so
Yes,
we're all
exactly.
happy with it.
No, my point was that just complain. Sometimes people complains that Java doesn't have these features. Yeah,
Mhm.
but the question is, do you really
Need
need
them.
these
Yeah.
features?
Yeah.
Because actually, if you are the seller or you owner of the product, you need to maintain it. Any part of the code you need to maintain, and it becomes very significant difficult if you have just the collection of new features or cool feature usage which you don't understand
Mhm.
after the week.
Yeah.
So that's my point.
Okay. Thank you. Have
Yeah.
a lot of fun here today,
Thank you for having me.
and thank you for being in the Foojay podcast.
Yes,
Okay.
my pleasure.
You.
So
Bye.
see you. Ciao, ciao.